to this week's edition of SOJ Ludo Television, a weekly broadcast by me every Wednesday, where I share my thoughts on contemporary issues. This week, I'm sharing on the topic, goal setting is overrated. Yes, setting goals is overrated. Goal setting is overrated. Let me establish from the start that it is important to set goals. So don't get me wrong. My point in this week's teaching is that an absolute dependence on the goals we have set in themselves can't deliver success in any endeavor. More so at the times we are in, when change is happening so fast all over the place. Right. Now, like renowned Nigerian multi-instrumentalist, musician, composer, pioneer of the Afrobeat music genre and human rights activist, late Fela Anikulapo Kuti sang in one of his hit songs, Overtake, Don't Overtake, Overtake. Now, where he sang about his friend who was planning to buy an electric fan, as the friend was sweating in his room and couldn't sleep well at night. The fan at that time, 1989 by the way, was 75 naira. This fella's friend was a salary earner. So he began to save towards buying the fan. Every time he got close to buying the fan, government would have added another 10 naira in fella's voice. That's inflation, by the way. So the price would have gone up by 10 naira. Every time he nearly bought the fan, government will start one activity or the other that will push the price up again until the fan reached 200 naira. My friend nearly died. He never died, as Fela sang. Wow. You should listen to that song. Now, let me share with you an excerpt from an article by a best-selling author, Scott Adams. Scott said, and I read, "Goals work great for simple solutions, but the world is rarely that simple these days. You don't know what your career will look like in a year. You don't know what the economy will be doing or which new technologies will hit the scene. Your personal life is just as unpredictable. The future is a big ball of complexity if you look out far enough. And that means your odds of picking the one best goal for you are slim. And the odds of achieving it are even slimmer because everything these days is moving so fast. It's like a moving target. So instead of goals, try systems that improve your odds of success, however you define success, over time. Choose projects that improve your personal value, no matter how the project itself does. Find systems for diet and fitness that replace willpower with simple knowledge." End of quote. You see, don't focus on setting goals. Instead, create better systems that allow you to make small progress every day, no matter what your schedule might be. Note that I am asking you to put a system in place, not a routine. They are two different things, routines and systems. A routine is something that is regular, unvarying, or mechanical in its operation. Something that just goes through the same process all the time. A system, on the other hand, is a connection to a plan of action, a method of procedure. It is not mechanical, nor is it rigid in its operation. I know that routines don't work for most people. I know because I'm one of those people. Routines don't work for me. In fact, I hate routines. So it's okay to miss your routines often. What is, however, important is to get back up as soon as you can to sustain the process, the daily or weekly course of action you have put in place. That is a system. Let me share a personal story with you using my not so routine daily walks around to achieve my goals of 10,000 steps daily. Yes, I failed woefully. I used to fail woefully each day because I kept looking at my watch to see how far I had gone towards the 10,000 steps every day until I took my focus away from the goal. And rather, I began to pace my walks in number of times daily I needed to take a walk and the specific places to walk to, either while at work or at home, because I take walks around the streets around my office as well. Right. Suddenly, I began to hit my 10,000 goal more frequently and with ease too. Why? Because I stopped focusing on the goal. And instead, I put up a system that I could follow. Walk so many times a day. And even when I miss my goal on those days, which by the way is often, I am not bothered as I have watched my physical fitness level increase with resultant benefits to my health. I've found out that most of the time, goals don't work. They don't work. Goals are fine, but they have some problems. As James Clear wrote in his fantastic book, Atomic Habits, there are three main problems with goals, which is why they don't work. First, losers have the same goals as winners. So it's not the goal that makes you succeed. Two, goals are inherently temporal. So they should not define you or your daily activities. They change. Three, it is usually tough and boring working towards a goal. So the best way to achieving goals is to keep your focus away from the goal. Trust me. Yes, stop focusing on the goal and instead focus on the system that you have put in place, the process. Create rules for each day where you can do a little more work. It doesn't matter if it's slow. Just keep going with your system. You are building momentum one step at a time without any guilt or frustration. Goals are for losers. Systems are for winners. Goals are for losers. Systems are for winners. Ordinary people focus on the outcome. Extraordinary people actually focus on the process. The process is more important than the goal. That has been my winning formula. And I hope it works for you also. Now that you know. My name is Olusoji Oyawe. Now, where you are in doubt or unable to put a workable system in place in pursuit of your goals, I can help you. Yes, I can help you because I am a life and business coach, certified and mentored by renowned leadership and personal growth expert John C. Maxwell. I can help you. So you can reach me if you need that help through info@sojioyawe.com. Scrolling on the screen, info@sojioyawe.com. Or you can chat me up on WhatsApp only, plus 234 704 366 7607. I look forward to helping you or your business to grow. If you don't need me now, just keep the details for when you may need my service. Trust me, you will one of these days. Thank you.